Vlogmas Day 2. I have my Advent Skein from Freckled Whimsey, and I just finished completing my second color. So pretty. I love this so much. This is a DK weight Advent Skein, and right now I'm just doing 2x2 ribbing, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to make my 2x2 ribbing, but I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I also have my cozy little candle. I have my ambiance video. I have my morning coffee, and it's in this fun bookish library mug. So it's very suitable that my ambiance video is a snowy library today. And this one, it has the sounds of crackling fireplace. It has the sounds of wind blowing outside, but it also has the sound of pages turning. Overall, it's a pretty good one. Yeah. So I will check in with you later in the day. Have a great day. So I thought it might be nice to have my hot chocolate double donut salted caramel that I got in my advent box yesterday from Chelsea Yarns. I also have spiced shortbread I also have spiced shortbread cookies, and those are Walker's shortbread, which are the best shortbread. And I thought it might be fun to add a little extra special ingredient. So I'm gonna add a shot of Carol Ann's. Ooh, not strong enough for that. If you're not familiar with Carol Ann's, it's very similar to Bailey's. It's the budget version of Bailey's. Just as good though. Hey everyone. Okay, it's the afternoon of, did I just shake the whole camera? It's the afternoon of Vlogmas Day 2. And I tried to film when there was more light. So it's Saturday afternoon. We have some sunshine. There is snow on the ground, and when I woke up there was snow in the trees and all of that, but the snow in the trees has since melted. So it's just kind of a sunny afternoon with some snow on the ground and typical December 2nd weather. And my husband and my daughter went to the hockey game this afternoon. So I am alone in the house, which lets me get a few Christmassy things ready. I did make my hot chocolate. Okay, that's so good. All I did was lick the spoon. Okay, it's salted caramel hot chocolate with Carol Ann's Bargain Bailey's. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I better not get used to that. That is Christmas in a cup. Like, oh, it's good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so slurpy too. And then I really shouldn't eat on camera, but I want to taste the cookie. That's good. That's really good. I need another drink of this. So I hope you're getting in the Christmas spirit. I hope that you have a cozy beverage. Okay. So yesterday, I did not have a chance to, I showed you the hat that I made, but I didn't have a chance to like talk about it or anything. Actually, once I put this on, I think it's gonna have to stay on. It's so cute. Oh, you know what? I have a hair clipping. So let me take that out first. That's attractive. I don't want to look bald. Nothing wrong with being bald, but it's not the look I'm going for. So that's cute, right? That's cute. And didn't I find like the perfect pom-pom? Yeah, but it's not bad. Like it's not like sticking up here or anything. Oh, it's cute. When I first made it, I was very concerned that it wasn't going to come down far enough, that it was going to be too short this way. You can see I made a fold up brim, and this pattern tells you exactly how many rows of fold up brim you can do and not run out of yarn if you want to make the yarn in one skein. So what I used to make this is Malabrigo. I don't know if you pronounce it Mecha or Mecha, and it's a bulky weight yarn, and there are 130 yards or 119 meters and 100 grams, and it's 100% superwash merino wool. And if you've ever worked with this, it's just like a single ply, so it's really nice and soft and fluffy. You can machine wash this as long as it's in cold water, but it says do not tumble dry. So, oh, and it's in the colorway Paysandu. And I have no idea what that is. That sounds like it might be another language. So I'm not sure. But anyways, that's the colorway. So it's like dark eggplant with some lighter grapey bits, and then it's got some blue in there and some periwinkle, and I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's like a really rich color. So before I went on a tangent, I was mentioning earlier that I thought I might run out of yarn and not have a deep enough, like I don't like it to be, I don't think people want it too tight on the head. Like you want it to have a nice shape, right? And I think it's called the Mecha Monster Cable Beanie, I think. But in Canada, we call these toques. And even though it's spelled T-O-Q-U-E, it's not toque. I hear a lot of knitters trying to pronounce that word, T-O-Q-U-E, and they say toque, which on the face of it, if you look at the English language, that makes total sense. But this is actually a French word, and it's toque. So anyways, to me, this is a toque. To Canadians, this is a toque. I don't think anybody calls it a beanie around here. But cute, right? I'm going to just leave it on now because there's no getting my hair back up in that clip. So how about I just leave that on? How about I have another drink? That is so creamy and delicious. It's warm. It's soothing. So when I think of like hygge or coziness, this is what I think of. And I don't mean alcohol. So when I bought this mug, I really thought it was cute. I bought it at HomeSense. I liked that it had a pattern inside. I thought this was kind of like a neat detail, these puffy Michelin Man It's a nice size. But when I drink from it, because of the shape, there's always drips running down the side. Like your mouth can't get a good grip on it. Anyways. Okay, I'll put that away for a second. Something else I wanted to show you. So when I opened the, what's it called? A Darn Yarn Advent 2023. I wasn't sure what to expect. I had ordered that one on the spur of the moment very recently because they still had some available, and I just kind of caved and went, oh, they still have some available. When usually you have to order advent calendars, yarn advent calendars in the spring, April, May, that time. So they had this one and I was like, oh, and I thought to myself, okay, I'll just get that. And it had some description to it, and it also came with a card, which I have since misplaced. But I really loved the color. So I've already wound it up. So this is the color. You can get a better view. It's a really dark, deep, rich purple, completely different than this. This leans towards eggplant or burgundy, and this is more of like a grapey purple. But it's got a lot of navy in it too. Okay. So anyways, I opened it and I thought, oh, that's gorgeous. And I liked, I'm not sure, but it seems to be a worsted weight to me. And it came with a mystery clue for a pattern, like the first part of a mystery knit of some kind, just printed on a piece of paper in there. And I thought to myself, go for it. So last night, actually, my husband wound this up for me because I was starting to make a mess out of it. So he did that for me, and I started the pattern, and it's really cute and I really like it. So ignore this yellow line. This is a lifeline, and you're probably wondering why I would put a lifeline so early in the game. But the truth is that I was tired when I was knitting this, and I really was nervous that I would have to rip it out. And it's got this really cool, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a really neat stitch running here called a right turn that I've never done before. And it really makes a neat sort of texture. But I thought if I had to rip it back, I might not be able to rip that part back because it's not just a regular stitch. And I want to keep up with the advent. So actually I'm not even done, right? I should be done this whole section, and I'm not done it. So I want to finish that today. There's only 15 in that. There's only 15 packages in that yarn advent. So I don't think you have to finish your 20 grams every day to keep up. I don't even know what this is. Like, I don't know what this is. So it could be a shawl, a scarf, a wrap. I mean, I don't know. But so far, I think it's great. I'd much rather do like a textured stitch than lace. Now, it may turn out that there is lace further on. But I also really like this wide border. I like everything about this. So like, I'm really blown away that it was a last minute pick, and that it's great. I don't know. I like it. I can't wait to keep going with it and show you more. So a couple things that you need to know is, if you haven't figured this already, there are going to be spoilers in this video. So all the advent yarn calendars I have and other calendars, I'm going to open them and show them. So you can either not watch my videos if you don't want to see, or you can watch them a day or two later after you have already opened yours, because I don't really think it matters, right? I'm also working on an advent skein from Freckled Whimsey, and that's my morning coffee snuggle in, watch some Vlogmas videos, time of the morning. I also like to put on ambiance videos. So that's my time of the morning to work on that. So I want to do just a stripe a day on that. So I'll be showing that too. So that's another thing that if you don't want to see it, the earliest I'm ever going to be able to post these videos probably would be like after supper at the earliest. And most likely, most of them are going to go up the following morning anyways, just because editing them takes a long time. And frankly, I'd much rather be knitting than editing. So where I can take a shortcut on the editing and whatnot, I will. But the editing's not going to be my priority. So I don't think you'll be spoiled. Unless you're way behind in your advents, I don't think you're going to be spoiled. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around and open my yarn advents. So you'll just be seeing my hands. Okay. Which should I open first? Okay. I'm going to open this first. This is Body Shop. And I'm going to open box number 2. Body Shop always has some great products. And they really go to town on these advent calendars. I've never had a Lush calendar, but I hear that those ones are really beautiful also. So this is avocado shower cream for dry skin. Yes, I'm going to try that. I'm going to leave that out because I need to try that immediately. I find that my skin's already getting, we've only had cold weather for a few weeks and my skin's already getting really dry. We have electric heat here in Quebec. And that's just a really dry, extremely dry heat. So next, I'm going to do my Firefly Notes, Fairy World and Celestial Night Sky calendar. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to show you kind of close up, but the background might obscure it a little bit. Maybe if I do this. It is like a little star stitch marker. That's really pretty. And then the darn yarn. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. So open number 1. Actually, I don't need to put the back in there. Just in case you didn't see it yesterday, I'll open it like this. So you can see it. This is number 2. Okay, this is so cool. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that color. Okay, and I assume that this is my second, yep, clue 2. Okay, I'm just gonna move this back. Bring in the chest of yarns. I still have my big tote here. So good. So good. Okay. This is the Chelsea Yarn Christmas in New York. It's just these really beautiful cotton bags. Don't worry, they will not go to waste. I 100% will reuse these again. Look at, they're stamped right on, like really nice. I will definitely use that again. Oh, okay, I love this. I love this. When I think of Chelsea Yarn, I've seen her yarn like online and on Instagram, but I've never had it before. This is what I think of. What's it called? Radio City. Okay, look at that. Oh, so good. Creamy. It's got the mint. It's got the chocolatey goodness. Oh, so good. It's got a little bit of like just a touch of orangey color in there. Okay, that's amazing. That's so good. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I've seen some podcasters who are doing Vlogmas, and they have such great ideas for their yarn, and I may have to copy them, but I may have to copy them. I don't need to start this right now because I have that other advent that I'm knitting. I have my yarn from Freckled Whimsey, my advent skein, and I also have, I'm doing that gnome along. I think it's called a gnome along. Sarah Shira, who is Imagined Landscapes, does several like mystery gnome alongs throughout the year, and I've never done one before. I took a class with her recently on how to knit a gnome, and I'm just going to tell you, if you ever have the opportunity to take a class with her, you should. She's wonderful. She's got a great sense of humor, and she makes everything so easy. I was really, usually when I take a class, I'm stressed out. I'm trying to keep up to other people, like a knitting class, you know, I'm worried, especially if it's time limited. But she basically said, like, you will have a gnome done in 3 hours. And I thought, oh my goodness, but no, like, she makes that so doable. I see so many gnomes in my future. I do. I see a lot of gnomes in my future now. Anyways, but I haven't started the gnome along yet. I should have provided my email address so that I could have had the daily emails come to my email instead of my Ravelry account. But anyways, I will get caught up on that. But I have something else to do today, so I don't think I'll be doing it today.
Damn. Yeah.